Hi everybody and welcome back to our channel. I'm Sarah, a Canadian that's been living in Croatia now for almost 11 years. I know we haven't posted a video in a while. We've just been super busy with the business end of things, but we hope to be posting again more regularly soon. But today I wanted to do a really quick video about Croatia and soccer slash football and how I think that it is the greatest soccer nation in the world. These World Championships have been amazing so far. We watched the game together on Friday with our kids who are now 3, 5, and 7, and so they're just old enough now to really get into it and cheer along with us. And it was such an intense game on Friday. It was so fun to watch with them, and we were just jumping all around, screaming, and it was such an amazing game to watch. So this last game here just really got me reflecting about Croatia, their team, and why I really think that they are the best soccer football nation in the whole world. So I'm going to go through a few points now to show you why I believe that. So the first reason is population versus success in football. Croatia is a very small country with a tiny population of 3.8 million people. That is just very small, and a very small pool of people to choose from, of soccer players to choose from to create this unbelievable team. When you compare that to Brazil, for example, who we just played on Friday, their population is over 200 million people, and I believe they have about 2 million registered soccer players in their country, which is more than half of Croatia's entire population. So just the size and the amount of people and players to develop, to choose from, to create a team for your country, it's just completely different here in Croatia because Croatia is so small. It's amazing how far Croatia has come again. So I think this just population versus success rate in sport of any kind, but soccer, because soccer is just, I think, the most popular sport in the world. It's really amazing how Croatia is doing. Small country with a huge heart and with a big will to play and to win. Okay, number 2. Croatia is not only a small country, but it's a pretty young country, just gaining its independence in 1991. So for it to have made it to the semifinals now for the 3rd time in about 30 years is huge, and it's pretty incredible how much they've had success in football just in this 30 years as an independent team. So in 1998, Croatia won 3rd place when they played against Netherlands in the World Cup. In 2018, they came 2nd in the whole world when they played their final game against France. And now in 2022, so far, we've made it to the semifinals. Who knows where this will end, but considering Croatia has won 3rd place, 2nd place, maybe this will go right to the end. You never know. So we are cheering and hoping for an amazing finish, which will definitely be. Number 3. Sportsmanship. I think that the Croatian team really shows amazing sportsmanship, and they've showed that throughout this World Cup. When they've won, they have showed the other team compassion, and they console the other team, and it's really just nice to see how they approach the other team and can empathize with them. You saw that in the last game against Brazil when the players were going over and just kind of like hugging the Brazilian players. And I think the Croatian team knows obviously how hard all the teams have worked to get to this point. And so they can really understand, you know, how hard it is to lose. So they just really win in a respectful way, and they aren't saying like, haha, we won. They really show the other team compassion. I don't know if anyone has seen the little video that's been circulating around, but Ivan Perishic's son, after the game against Brazil, he actually went over to Neymar, the Brazilian player, and kind of went to go console him. So it's just showing that the Croatian team is really setting an example for future generations to show respectful, kind, good sportsmanship, which is a huge, huge, amazing thing about the Croatian team. Another good thing is they don't underestimate any team that they play. Even if they're kind of favored to win, they never go in with the attitude that, oh, we're definitely going to win this game. They go in and they play hard no matter what team they're playing. With that, they're also not scared of other teams that they're up against. They are willing to take on the challenge. For example, Brazil. Brazil was very much favored to win this last game. But Croatia kept their heads down, they focused, they worked hard, and they won. So they just really don't think of any other team as better or worse. They just know that they need to go in and fight, and they do it. So that's another amazing, amazing thing about the team. The fans. Croatia has the best fans in the whole world when it comes to soccer. Soccer is definitely the most popular sport here, and everyone comes around when it's soccer time and when it's, you know, when Croatia's playing. I can feel it obviously during this World Cup too, but last World Cup, 2018, it was just the most insane feeling being here when Croatia made it through to the finals, came second place in the world. When they came home from that championship, it was just the most united, incredible feeling of togetherness with the whole country. I think in downtown Zagreb there are 500,000 people on the square and around waiting for their players to come home and congratulate them and just show them support and show them, you know, how great everyone thought they were. So the players came from the airport, and it took them about 6 hours to drive on their bus from the airport to the main square where everyone was waiting for them, because the streets and the city was just crowded with people that the bus could hardly move. That drive usually takes less than half an hour, and it took 6 hours for them to get from the airport to downtown. It was just a complete day where the city was shut down. Everyone was beyond excited, showing their support, and just the feeling was something that I'll never forget. It was such an incredible moment, I think, to be in Croatia during that time. So I'm sure there will be something similar when they come back from this World Cup too, but the fans are truly great. They're so supportive, and yeah, it's a great feeling to be a part of. Okay, number 6. As I mentioned before, soccer, football is the most popular sport for sure in Croatia. At a very young age, training schools start, recruiting, scouting starts at younger ages here than I think it does maybe in other places. And so they're just able to really refine their players through the years and develop the best teams. They really have amazing, amazing players with each generation. And I think that it's so popular here that if you ask any little boy what he wants to be when he grows up, I think probably 8 out of 10 of them will say they want to be a football player or they want to be Luka Modric. So it's just this whole, I think, soccer nation identity kind of. Croatia really identifies with soccer, and you can feel that growing up here. And so that could be one reason why they're such a great soccer nation, is they just have that feeling in them from a young age. Mate, what do you want to be when you grow up? Nogometaš. Who's your favorite player?
Modric.
Modric. Who's your favorite player, Lily? Do you have a favorite player?
Modric.
Modric also. Do you guys know any other players?
Yeah.
What are they?
Livakovic. Oršić. Petkovic.
Bravo.
Perišić.
Yes. Who is going to win on Tuesday? Who's going to win, Argentina or Croatia?
Croatia. Croatia.
What's the end score going to be?
Maybe 2 for Croatia and 1 Argentina.
Is that 2-1 for Croatia? What do you think, Oli? What's your prediction?
4 for Croatia and 1 for Argentina.
I like it. Good job, guys. You guys, first of all, was it like such an intense game on Friday? Do you remember when we were watching it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it such a good game?
Yeah.
What were we doing?
We were like a little bit freaky.
We were freaking out a little bit. We were freaking out a little bit.
shaking.
I was shaking too. Oh my goodness, it was so intense, wasn't it? Were we jumping up and down and screaming?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so crazy, wasn't it? Was that such a fun game to watch?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are gonna remember this game, huh? So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And why we think that Croatia is the best soccer nation in the whole world. Let us know in the comments below what you think the score will be on Tuesday, Croatia versus Argentina, and we'll see if anyone can guess it. So thanks again for watching, you guys, and we'll see you soon.
Idemo Hrvatska!